especially with runners in scoring position. Two really good teams battling down here at Citi Field. It is official. Kane Horton, my scorer's discretion.
Okay, well, that's lost 6-5, and had a chance to win it. Lindor hit into a 1-6-3 double play, and Mr. Soto. Yeah, I know, Mike. I know they had a 6-1 lead today, and I guess the bullpen didn't hold up. Anyway, we're back here with Saturday night at the ballpark, and we have a winner's bracket going for tonight. We have 95, the Atlanta Braves, G.Maddux, against the 1955 Chicago White Sox and B.Pierce. Both, hello Ben, how are you? Both Cy Young were winners, and they're going to match up tonight against each other. So let's get started. Who's home? Pierce. Last time out for both of these guys. Let's see. B.Pierce won against the St. Louis Cardinals of 1968. He went up against Bob Gibson and he beat him. Pierce went 9 innings. He gave up 5 hits, 1 walk, 10 strikeouts, 1 earned run. And Gibson went 9 himself, 7 hits, 5 walks, 7 strikeouts, and the bullpen could not hold it. And the White Sox wound up beating them and eliminating this 1968 Cardinals and Bob Gibson. G.Maddux went up against the 68 Baltimore Orioles, and he went up against Dave McNally. Maddux went 9 innings. He gave up 4 hits, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts, and no runs for a 4-hit game. And Dave McNally went 8 innings, giving up 3 hits, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts, and the only run came in the 6th inning for the Atlanta Braves when Marquise Grissom drove in the winning run on a base hit. And that's it. So that's how we got here. Both of them are on the winning side of it. So there won't be it's not an elimination game. And we'll give you the lineups for tonight's game. Leading off, I got the wrong side up. Hold on a second. Leading off for the Atlanta Braves, going to be Marquise Grissom playing center field. Jeff Blauser will bat second. He'll be at short. Chipper Jones will bat third. He'll be the third baseman. Batting cleanup, the first baseman, Fred McGriff. Batting fifth in right field, Dave Justice. Batting sixth in left field, Ryan Klesko. Batting seventh and catching will be Javi Lopez. Mark Lemke will be the second baseman, and he'll bat eighth, and G.Maddux will bat ninth. I didn't pull out the hitting cards, and I have to get those cards ready. And they are right here. Maddox is a 2. Pierce is a 2. Find the 2 card. And we got the hitting cards. Alright, it's been like 3 weeks since my last cast, so we are about to begin here. Defensively for the Chicago White Sox, and it's going to be in left to right, Minoso and left, Rivera and Neiman, center and right. First base to third base, going to be Drope, Fox, Kell, and Carrasquel. Behind the plate will be Courtney and B.Pierce on the mound. He's finishing up his warm-ups. Marquise Grissom will lead it off. For the Braves, Marquise Grissom in 1995 hit .258, 12 homers, 42 RBIs, and we're about to begin here. Everything in view here. I think we got everything going good. All right, so the first pitch this game, the Braves went 90-54. They were first in the National League East, and this is the 1-0 bracket. They won the World Series in '95. Billy Pierce, the left-handed, looks in, gets a sign, and here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a 6-7 from the right side. 6-7, ground ball to the left side. Carrasquel picks it up, fires across, one down. All right. Batting second, Jeff Blauser, shortstop, batted .211. Came in with 12 homers and 31 RBIs in the year of 1995. The pitch to Blauser. And that's going to be a 2-9 from the left side, and that's going to be a swing and a miss, and he strikes out. Billy Pierce gets a strikeout. First in the game. 2 away. Here comes Larry. Chipper Jones steps into the box, switch hitter, batting from the right side. Chipper batted .265, 23 homers, 86 RBIs, the year 1995. The pitch from Pierce. And it is a 4-4, and he is from the right side. 4-4 is going to be catcher X. Catcher X, Courtney is at 3-5, so he won't give up a hit. We'll just check for the errors. And that's going to be heavy. That's 16, and that is going to be an error on Courtney. And let's see how the error developed. On a 16 from the catcher, so he is a 3. A 3 and a 9, so that goes to a PF. Let me see, no man on. He is a 16, when is he, a 5. 5-16 is going to be a 1-base error. So he couldn't handle it. Threw it into the dirt to Drope at first base. He dug it out, but the umpire called him safe. And that's going to be an E2. Start off the game. So we're a base runner here. And Fred McGriff, the cleanup hitter, will stand in. So let's see how this pans out. And they are going to not hold him. They're going to play off of him. So Jones will get an extra beat on the run. So it's a 1-15. Fred McGriff batting from the left side. 280 hitter, 27 homers, 93 RBIs. And here comes the pitch. And nothing on the 20. So we go 1-7 from the left side. And that's a ground ball to the right side, picked up by Fox. He throws to first, and that'll do it for the Braves here in the first inning. Play the half. And the Braves nothing. White Sox on the bat. All right. Oops. Where is it? Get over here. G.Maddux on the bump, taking up his warm-ups, and we'll look at the Chicago White Sox and Marty Marian's lineup for tonight's game. Chico Carrasquel will lead it off, leading it off. Batting second baseman will be Nellie Fox. Batting third in left field will be Minnie Minoso. Bob Neiman will bat fourth. He'll be in right field. Jim Rivera will bat fifth. He'll be in center field. Walt Drope will be batting sixth at first base. George Kell batting seventh. He'll be at third. Clint Courtney will be behind the plate. He'll bat eighth. And pitcher Billy Pierce will bat ninth. And let's see how this inning goes for the Chicago White Sox. It's a winner's bracket. Watching Saturday night at the ballpark. Carrasquel batted .256, 11 homers, 52 RBIs. And here comes the pitch by G.Maddux. That's a 6-6 from the right side, and that's going to be lifted to left field. Klesko moving in, and he's going to make that catch. One down. One away, Nellie Fox steps in, left-handed batter. Nellie batted .311 in 1955 with 6 homers and 59 RBIs. The pitch from Maddux to Fox. That's going to be a 6-7 from the left side, and that's going to be a ground ball to the right side. Lemke ranges over, scoops it up, throws to McGriff, 2 away. 4-3. And Minnie Minoso stand in, a right-handed batter. Minnie batted .288 in 55 with 10 homers, 70 RBIs. G.Maddux looks in, gets a sign. Lopez. And the pitch to Minoso. It goes 1-8 from the right side. That's going to be trouble. 1-2-8 on a triple. That's a 3, and that ball is driven into the gap. Grissom and Justice on the move. They go to the warning track. They pick it up. They throw it in. Minoso around the second. He's headed for third, and he'll go in there standing up with a 2-out triple for Minnie Minoso. So runner on third with 2 down, and here comes Bob Neiman. Minoso is going to be held. So we got runner on third being held. G.Maddux on the stretch now. Bob Neiman is a right-hand batter. He batted .283, 11 homers, 53 RBIs. What's Rocket League, Joe? Yeah, what is it? All right, so that's a foul tip. And here comes the pitch. G.Maddux from the stretch. And that's going to be a 1-6 from the right side. A 1-6 is a ground ball down to third base. Chipper Jones picks it up. He fires across. And that'll do it for the White Sox here in the first inning. No runs. There was 1 hit. There were no errors. And 1 man left on. The Braves did have. We played 1 here in Comiskey Park. And the Atlanta Braves are 95-0. 55 Chicago White Sox 0. We'll go to the second. Do it for the Sox. Yeah, a lot going on over there. Hold on, guys. Having trouble picking up everything. I cut my nails today. I think I cut them too short. Okay, we go to the second inning. It's going to be Justice, Klesko, and Lopez here in the second inning. No score in the game. B.Pierce on the mound. B.Pierce went 15-10 with a 1.97 in the year 1955. David Justice steps in as a left-handed batter. Batted .253, 24 homers, 78 RBIs. And here comes the pitch. That's going to be a 1-7 from the lefty. The 1-7, that's going to be trouble. A split on a triple on a 1, that is a 7, so it's going to be a base hit into center field for David Justice. So Justice is on with a leadoff base hit. Justice 17 on a 7. Gonna hold him. And the shortstop's gonna hold. So we got the shortstop and the first baseman holding. Their ranges will go up. Carrasquillo will go to a 3. Drope will go to a 4. Ryan Klesko stands in from the left side. And Klesko batted .310, 23 homers, 70 RBIs. And let's see. Do we want to, what is that, 13? What's the ratios here? 13 goes down to an 11, and he's going to get a +3, so it's a -2, 16. It's going to be a 1-14 on the jump, and we're going to jump it. A 7 on the jump. Let's see what happens here. and it's an 8, so he does not get the jump. So, and we're going to swing away with Ryan Klesko, batting from the left side, as I said. And here comes the pitch from the stretch, B.Pierce. And that's going to be 6-3 from the left side. That's going to be a range play to left field. Left field, Minoso is at 2. Let's get the chart out just for the hell of it, because there is a runner on base. Okay, so we're going to drop some dice, and let me see. Minoso's at 210. So Minoso has to clear 1 through 3 off the 20, and he gets that done. So there's nothing there. That's an 11-14. I think that's trouble for Minoso. I think he's going to drop this ball in left field on a 10, and he does. He drops the ball, and the ball scoots away from him. What did I say? 10? E2? Let me see. 11 on a 2 is an F2. E2, 2 base error, runners advance 2, so second and base and second and third now. Minoso drops it, and that's the second Chicago error of this game. E7. Don't know what happened out there with Minoso. Let's see. Runner on third. Who hit at 6? Batter number 6. So we got second and third now. And nobody out. And here comes Javi Lopez. Lopez, a right-hand batter. Lopez batted .315. 14 homers, 51 RBIs. Second and third, the White Sox are going to play back. They are going to play back. It'd be nice if I put the score in. And they're going to give up a run here. Javi Lopez, and the pitch by Billy. See what happens here. It's at 7, so we're good there. That's a 6. That's a 3-5 from the lefty, and that's going to be a split on a 15. So that's going to be a 1 base hit for Javi Lopez. That's going to drive in a run, and Klesko will go to third and hold there on batter number 7, and an RBI for Lopez. Lopez is 2. Catcher. So we got first and third. Lopez not a threat to run. And Klesko scores. Lopez not a threat. Lemke is 253 hitter. He's a switch hitter. He's going to bat from the right side, 253 with 5 homers, 38 RBIs. And again, the White Sox are going to be playing back. They're setting up for the double play. Here comes the pitch. And that's going to be 4-9 from the right side. 4-9, and that's going to be a called strike 3. And Lemke does not like the call, but he got him with a low and away fastball, and he got the call. So that is strikeout number 2 for B.Pierce, and that is out number 1. Again, now the corners are going to come in. Corners are coming in. And B.Pierce is the batter, and Greg Maddux is the batter. And Maddux batted 153, no homers, no RBIs. Let me see what I want to do here. He's not a threat to run or first. And I'll try a squeeze play here. Am I stupid enough to do this? Let's see, let's get the strategy chart out. I'm just going over things. So let's see, he's now a D bunter. And I'm just looking at it now. Sacrifice bunt chart, squeeze play on a D. Oh God, nah, that's not good. Alright, we're gonna make him swing away. So B.Pierce from the stretch gets assigned by Courtney to G.Maddux. Let's see what Greg could do with the bat. And that is going to be 4-5, and that's where he should put it on the pitcher's card. 4-5, and it is a split. And I don't believe he has an end power. No, he does not. He's a WR. 1-7, it's going to be a base hit and deep enough for a sac fly. And that ball is going to be a base hit for G.Maddux. And he'll score Klesko from third base. And he gets an RBI, and that is a one-base advancement. So that's from the pitcher. And amazingly, the Atlanta Braves are now leading it 2-0 with one out. Pitches that could hit on. They certainly are, Ben. They certainly are. All right, so with that's 2 outs, right? No, he got the base hit. My bad. All right, so still 1 out. Runner on second base, and Marquise Grissom will step to the plate again. He grounded out his last time up. B.Pierce looks in from the stretch. Looks at second. Who's holding? It's going to be the second baseman. Foul tip, been out of play. Here comes the pitch. Now that's going to count, subject to change. And that's going to be a 1-5. 1-5 from the lefty. And Grissom is going to swing and miss and strikes out. So B.Pierce picks up his third. 2 outs. And here comes Jeff Blauser. Blauser struck out swinging his last time up. Runner on second in a clutch situation. Here comes the pitch. You are right, Ben. Sorry. Good call, Ben. Good call. Blauser. He is 0 for 1. Struck out swinging his last time. Good call. And here comes the pitch. And that's going to go down as a 2-11 from the left side. 2-11. Ooh, and he plucked him. Jeff Blauser gets hit on a 2-11 from the left side. Hit batter. And that's going to load him up. Bases are full with Atlanta Braves, and the batter will be Chipper Jones, who reached on E2 by Courtney, the catcher. And now they're playing back. Bases are loaded, 2 down. Chipper Jones looks in, batting from the right side. Here comes the pitch to Chipper Jones from B.Pierce. And that's a 1-11 from the left side, and that's a ground ball. Hard hit to second base. Fox scoops it on a 1-hopper. He throws to first, and that's going to do it. The Braves leave 3. But they get 2. On 1, 2, 3 hits. 1 error, and they leave 3 men on. We played 1.5 here in Chicago. It is the Atlanta Braves 2, and the Chicago White Sox nothing. Two, 3, 1. All right, get the freak off. All right, so the Chicago White Sox are going to send up Rivera, Drope, and Kell here in the bottom of the second inning. 2-0 Atlanta Braves. G.Maddux That could be all the runs he needs for this game. We'll see. Jim Rivera, left-handed batter, batted 264, 10 homers, 52 RBIs. Here comes the pitch. 3-7. 3-7 from the right side, and that's a high fly ball to center field. Grissom moving over towards his right, and he's going to make the catch. One away. Walt Drope will stand in. He's a right-handed batter. He batted 280, 19 homers, 79 RBIs in 1955. Maddux looks in, gets the sign, and he delivers a 2-2 on a 2 with no many on base. So it's a 2-2. 2-2, and that's lined out to third base. And Chipper Jones right there, 2 down. 2-2 from the righty. George Kell will stand in. He's a right-handed batter. Kell batted 312, 8 homers, 81 RBIs. That's a foul tip. Maddux looks in. From the windup, here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a 6-7 from the right side. 6-7, ground ball to the left side. Blauser goes towards the hole, gloves it, turns, throws, and nails him. And that'll do it for the Chicago White Sox. Here in the second inning, they go down 1-2-3. We play 2. Atlanta 2. White Sox nip. Go to the third. It's going to be McGriff and Justice Klesko here in the third inning. McGriff is 0 for 1. He grounded out his first time up. Here comes the pit foul. Here comes the pitch. And that's a 5-4. Left side, 5-4, left side, range play to third. Let's see what this brings up. Kell is a 4-11. He has to clear 1 through 6 off the 20. And we'll add up to 3. And that is a 9, so he'll glove it. Let's see, 10, 12. And he's not going to make an error, so it's a 2-hopper down to third base. Picked up by Kell, over the Drope, and that's his 1 out. Away. David Justice singled and scored his first time up. 1 for 1. B.Pierce looks in and drops him a 3-6 from the left side, ball 4, and Justice works out a walk. So it's a 1-out walk. Justice tried to get the jump his first time he reached on base. And we're going to try to get him over. Shortstop and the first baseman will be Hoven. And we're going to see if he can get the jump on a 7. And if he does, excuse me, he's going to have a 1 to 14 to try to swipe second base. Let's see what happens. Ooh, that's a 3, and that's a 5, so he does not get it. 1 out. All right, so Klesko's going to swing away. Klesko reached on 2-base error from Minoso. He couldn't handle the fly ball, and he dropped it. Here comes the pitch. Ah, shit. Timeout. All right, that's going to be a 6. So I got to reach over. I got to move a few things. Hold on a second, guys. Son of a bitch. That's a windowsill drop. So that goes down as a 3-8. 3-8 from the left side, and that's going to be a swing and a miss, and Klesko gets rung up by the third base umpire, and that is strikeout number 4. Well, Billy Pierce 2 down now. And here comes Javi Lopez. Javi Lopez singled in a run for an RBI. I'm going to mark that. Hold on a second. 2 runs are in. Alright, so we got a runner on first. We have 2 down. Justice could not get the jump. Here comes Lopez, the pitch from the stretch from Billy Pierce. And that's going to go, oh, we got a wild pitch, and that's a 4. We're going to hold this up. This 4-7, the 6-7 is going to be held. Let's see if we get the wild pitch on a 1 through 4. And we don't. We'll use the 11. So we'll go down as a 6-7. Right side, 6-7. That's a ground ball to the left side. It's going to be picked up by Carrasquel. He fires across, and that's going to do it for the Braves. Here in the third, no runs. They don't get a hit. No errors. A man left on. Played 2.5. Here in Comiskey Park, and we have a 2-0 Atlanta Brave lead. We'll go to the bottom of the third. Bottom third we go, and Maddux finishes up his warm-ups. Here comes Clint Courtney, the catcher. Clint batted .309, and Clint is going to be traded to, who's he going to be traded to during this year? He's going to go, he's going to be traded to the Washington Senators at some course during this season. Right now he's with the White Sox, and here comes Courtney's pitch from G.Maddux. And that's going to be a 1-8. 1-8, and that's going to be a solid base hit into center field for Courtney, and they get a leadoff base runner. So 1 on. Clint has no ability to steal. They're going to play off of him. He has a 10 speed, and let's see. We got Billy Pierce, and we're going to do the sacrifice thing. All right, I'm going to roll for the wild pitch and pass ball just for the heck of it. Oh my God, you got to be kidding me. Are you kidding me, Ben, right now? Holy shit. Oh, they're terrible. Unbelievable. All right, here comes the wild pitch. And it's not a wild pitch, so we're going to roll the dice here for the sacrifice. Corners are in. That's my indication that my corners are in. And Billy Pierce is going to square off. My God. My God. Holy cow. Let's see, that goes down to the 5, and the first baseman is going to play it. That's 6. He is a D. When I say 6, that's going to be defense. Ooh. The batter drops down a bunt. Defense has the option to throw the batter out, or first, or score a sacrifice, or try to throw the lead runner. Let me see. Well, it's a good possibility to get him. It's a 1 to 10. All right, so running speed, then the -4, 1 to 6, and let me see. I'm going to play this safely, so we're going to throw him out. So it's going to go down as a sack, 3-4. And Courtney will go to second base off Billy Pierce's sacrifice. So they got a runner in scoring position. Yeah. Why not? Why not chance it, and then you can open up an inning. So just take the short out. I agree, Ben. I agree 100%. All right, Chico Carrasquel is 0 for 1. Runner on second base, and the White Sox are going to try to get a run in here. Let me see, who's on second? Courtney, the 1 to 10. They're going to play off of him. And here comes the pitch. And that's a hanger. The tap, it's a 4 now. It's going to be 3 nickels, 5-10 from the right side. That's going to be a ground ball B, second base. Excuse me. 5-10, ground ball B. I think he holds. Not playing back, runner on second, 6, ball hit the first or second, runner, he doesn't, about around, okay, so he holds. So, it's a 6-3, and there are 2 outs. So, the Courtney will hold second. Here comes Nellie Fox, batting from the left side. Nellie grounded out his last time up. 2 away now. And here comes the pitch by G.Maddux. And that's going to go down as a 6-6 from the left side. And that's going to be a called strike 3. And Nellie Fox strikes out to end the inning. And that's G.Maddux's first strikeout of the game. So there was no runs. 1 hit. They leave a man. We played 3. Here in Chicago, it's the Atlanta Braves in 95. 2, and the 55 White Sox, nothing. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. I knew it. We go to the 4th inning. Braves lead it 2-0, and I got to switch the cards. It's going to be Lemke, Maddux, and Grissom here in the 4th inning. And let's go. 4th inning we go. 2-0 Braves lead it. Watching Saturday night at the ballpark. The under 2 tournament. This is a 1-0 bracket. So somebody's going to go into the 2-0 bracket. And the other guy is going into the 1-1 bracket. Lemke struck out his last time up, and he drops a 3-10 from the left side, chopped down to third base. Kell picks it up, he fires across, and there's 1 down. All right. Yeah, I can't wait to see the box score on that, Ben. Tomorrow morning's paper, and that's one for a cutout and put away somewhere. I cut out these box scores when guys hit 4 home runs or something special, no hitters. All right, so Maddux singled and drove in a run. What are the odds of that? Well, he actually didn't have an RBI. And that goes down as a 3-7. 3-7 is going to be a ground ball to the right side, picked up by the second baseman, Fox. Fires the first. 2 quick outs. And here comes Marquise Grissom. He's 0 for 2 in the game, struck out his last time up. Batting from the right side, B.Pierce. Hello, Ron. How are you? How's things, Ron? And B.Pierce looks in, and Marquise Grissom is waiting for his pitch. And he goes with a 4-5, right side, 4-5. And that's going to be trouble. Does he have the power? Yes, he does. It's a split on a 1-7 home run. That's a 15. And that's a deep fly ball to left field. And back goes Minoso at the track, at the wall. And he makes the catch. Pinned up against the wall. Marquise Grissom just misses it for a home run. I gotta circle that for a home run indicator. And that'll do it for the Atlanta Braves here in the 4th inning. 3 up and 3 down. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. The Atlanta Braves of 95 lead at 2-0 over the 55 Chicago White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of 6th. 1, 2, 3. All right, for the Chicago White Sox here in the bottom of the 4th, it's going to be Minoso, Neiman, and Rivera. Minoso reached on a 2-out triple in the 1st inning, but Chicago could not drive him in. Here comes Minoso's pitch from G.Maddux here in the 4th inning. That'll count, guys. That's going to count. That's a 6. That was a pop out from the tower. 5-11 from the right side. 5-11 chopped out to 3rd base. Jones reaches to his left, gloves it, and he'll fire it to 1st base for the 1st out here in the 4th. Neiman the batter, and he grounded out his last time up. Batting from the right side. Here comes the pitch. And that's going to go down as a 5-8 from the right side, and it's going to be a range play to 2nd base. That's going to be a Lemke. He's a 2 and an 8. So he has to clear a 1 through 2 off the 20. And he gets that done. And where we have maybe trouble. 11, 14. And no, he's going to glove it. And Lemke fires to McGriff. That's 1st base. And that is out number 2. Nice play by Lemke. Here comes Jim Rivera. Flew out to center field his last time up. Here comes the pitch. 2-3, right side, and it's popped up behind the plate. Back goes Lopez near the screen, and he makes the catch for the out, and that'll take care of the White Sox here in the 4th. We played 4. It is the 95 Atlanta Braves 2, the 55 Chicago White Sox nothing. We will go to the 5th inning here in Comiskey Park. Good night, Joe. Nice seeing you. We'll talk soon. Take care. Top of the 5th we go. And it's going to be Blauser, Jones, and McGriff here in the 5th inning. B.Pierce, the lefty, looks in from the windup. Gets the sign by Courtney, and here comes the pitch. That goes 3-11. 3-11. Left side. 3-11. That's going to be a ballpark. And that's the first ballpark of the night. What do we have? We have ballparks for the lefties, a 6 and a 13 for the righties. We droop that down a little bit. Jeff Blauser's a righty, so it's a 1 to 13. That's a 2, and that's going to be a base hit for Jeff Blauser, ballpark single. And nobody out. Jeff Blauser. He'll be held as soon as I get nobody out. And he'll be held. And Chipper Jones is 0 for 2. Chipper, Larry, He's a switch hitter. He'll bat from the right side. Let's see, a 4 through 6 for Blauser. He has a backslash on a 12. That means he'll get automatically out stealing a base. He's going to grab a +1 for 16. I got to do it. And let's see if he can get the jump. That's going to be trouble. I don't know what's wrong with me. I can't find the tower tonight. And let's see. It's going to be a redo. That's for sure. Because I'm not going to fetch this dice right now. And we're just going to pull out the dice at a reroll. So just give me a minute. Let me get the dice. We got an orange. All right. And we're going to do a reroll once again. Okay, so let's, what I say, we're going to see if we get the jump. Let's see if we can get the jump. And I said it was a 4 through 6, so he is going to get the jump. So he is +1 and 1 to 16. He's going to see if he goes and swipe the bag. Blauser takes off. Here comes the throw down by Courtney. 1 to 16, that's a 9, and he goes in there safely with a stolen base. Stolen base for Jeff Blauser. Puts him runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Chipper Jones waiting for his pitch. And that goes down as a 5-4 from the right side. 5-4, and that's going to be a range play to third base. And Kell is a 4 and 11, 1 through 6 off the 20. And let's see what happens off the 20. And that is a 6. That's going to go in for a base hit. I'm going to check for errors. It's an 11, no errors. So that's going to be a base hit, first and third. What did I say? That was a range play? Yeah. All right, so 4-11 on a 6. We know he's going to get a base hit. And I forgot I had a run. So let's see the charts. All right, 6 on a 4, single 1. Okay, so it's one base, first and third. And the batter is going to be Freddie McGriff, first and third. And nobody out. And they're already down by 2, so they're going to play the infield in. Infield in for Freddie McGriff. Let's get the chart up just in case I need it. And nobody's being held. So here we go. Freddie batting from the left side. I can't get the whole card in there, huh? Let's see. Alright, so that's a foul tip. Alright, here we go. Freddie McGriff. B.Pierce. I can't hold the dice today, guys. Sometimes my hands work and sometimes they don't. Infield in. Like that. And here comes the pitch. It's going to be a 110 from the left side. 110. Ground ball. Second base C. Ground ball with first and third C on an A batter. Batter's out, runner on third holds, and the runner on first advances. So that's the play. So it's a ground ball. Second base with the infield in. So that's a 4-3. Just want to read that again because there is a runner on third. Infield in, first and third, 8. Batter out, runner on third holds, runner on first advances to second. So that is the correct play. 1 away. 1 away, and David Justice, the batter. With first and second, we're going to play infield in again. With 1 out. Now it's second and third. And let's see what happens. B.Pierce from the stretch checks out third base. He's okay with it, looks in, gets Courtney's sign, and here comes the pitch. And that's going to be 6'10" lefty. 6'10" lefty, and that's going to be a range play, the short. All right, so it's a range play, the short, with the infield in. So the shortstop, Carrasquel, is a 222, so he has to clear 1, 2, 2 off the 20. Let's see what happens. And he gets a 2, so that's going to go in for a base hit. And we have a 15. Oh, there's going to be all sorts of stuff here happening. All right, so a 2. It's going to be single 2 bases, so he's going to knock into 2 runs. He's going to get a single and an error, and that's going to be a base hit, E6, he scores, on David Justice. So Justice is the right fielder. And Justice will wind up at second base. So that's the way that went down. So the Braves have to open it up to a 4-0 lead. 1 out, runner on second base. Ryan Klesko is the batter. Batting from the left side. Here comes the pitch. 1-8 from the lefty, and it's going to be drawing a walk. So now we got first and second. First and second with 1 out, and the pitching coach is going to come out and have a little chit chat with B.Pierce and Courtney. See what the hell is going on. Okay. All right, so we got second and third. The conversation's over. Javi Lopez is the batter. White Sox are playing back now, setting up for the double play. Foul tip. And here comes the pitch. And that is a 5-4. Right side, 5-4. It's going to be a range play to third base again. Keller's a 1 through 6 off the 20. Yeah, gets that done. And let me see, we have what, 7? And he's going to hit the ground ball. Let me see, Kel, 4-11, so it's a 16 on a 4. So that's going to be a G1 maybe. No, it's a G2, so it's going to be a fielder's choice. He's out, he's safe, so take Lopez to first base. Fielder's choice. Justice goes to third. And Clutch goes out on a 5-4. So Lopez is a 7. So we got 2 outs, second and third now. And here comes Mark Lemke. Lemke's a switch hitter. He'll bat from the right side. 4-0 Braves. We're here in the 5th inning. B.Pierce. And pitch. And that's going to be a 4-5. Right side, 4-5, and that's going to be a called strike 3, and Lemke strikes out for the second time in the game. But the inning is over. That's strikeout number 5 for Pierce, but not before giving up 2 runs on 1, 2, 3 hits and an error. And they leave 2. We are halfway through. It's the Braves 4 and the White Sox nothing. All right, so we go to the bottom of the 5th. G.Maddux is pretty much in control. White Sox with 3 errors tonight, not good. We go to the bottom of the 5th, and it's going to be Drope, Kell, and Courtney here in the bottom of the 5th. If I didn't say that 3 times. Anyway, here we go. Maddox looks in, and he gets the sign by Lopez. And he goes 5-7 from the right side, ground ball to the left side. Blauser picks it up, finds the first, 1 away. 1 down, George Kell stands in from the right side. Kell grounded out his first time up. That's going to be a 5-8 from the right side. It's going to be a range play to second base. Lemke's at 2-8. He has to clear 1-2-2 off the 20, and that's going to be 2. So that's going to get in for a base hit. Checking for errors. That's 9-12, and there is no errors. So Lemke cannot range over and make the play. He goes into right field for a base hit, and that's a 1-out single for the White Sox. All right, here comes Clinton Courtney. He singled his last time up, so he's 1 for 1 in the game. And Cal is at 13. What are we going to do here? 13 off of 5 / 12. They're going to hold just for the hell of it. Actually, they're not going to hold. He's a 10 runner. So the hell with that. Here comes a pitch by G.Maddux from the stretch. And that goes down as a 6-8 left side. And that's a high fly ball to center field. Grissom moving back, and he's going to make the catch. 2 away. 2 away, and this is going to bring up 4-0. What is he, 9 inning? Yeah. Strong 9 innings. Yeah, I'm going to make him swing. Alright, so I'm going to keep him in. B.Pierce going to swing away here. He sacked his last time up. And he's going to get a 3-7 ground ball to second base. Lemke will pick it up, and he'll get the 3rd out. 4-3. We played 5 here in Comiskey Park. It is the Atlanta Braves at 95-4 and 55 Chicago White Sox nothing. We'll go to the 6th inning. You're watching Saturday night at the ballpark. The under 2 tournament between B.Pierce and G.Maddux, both 1-0 in this tournament, and there'll be a winner and a loser sometime tonight. So 2 hits. Okay. Top of the 6th we go. G.Maddux will lead it off. He's 1 for 2 in the game. He did get an RBI in the 2nd inning. And he never got an RBI or a home run. That's a foul tip. Here comes a pitch by B.Pierce. And that's going to go down as a 2-6 from the left side. Doesn't matter. 2-6 is a swing and a miss. Maddox strikes out. Pierce picks up number 6. 1 away. One down here in the 6th inning, and Marquise Grissom, he's 0 for 3, put a shot into left field at the wall, and then Minoso grabbed it for the out. B.Pierce looks in from the lefty, and he delivers a 1-8 from the left side, and he loses on ball 4. So Marquise Grissom works out a walk. And that's walk number 3 for Billy Pierce. Marquise Grissom. 3 through 6, and he's an 18. 18. Ooh. Let me say 18, drop down to 16. It's going to be a 1 to 19 if he gets the jump. And let's say he needs a 3 through 6. Let's see if we can get the jump here. And it's a 9, so he does not get it. It's a 13, so 13, we go to a 9. 9 and a 12. 12. Will I be going? Yeah, I'm going. I was going to see if he could swipe the bag, so he doesn't get the jump, but he's going backside now. So it's a 1 to 12. Good enough for me. What is it, 60%? And he's going to swipe the bag on a 5. So Grissom does steal the base. And 1 out, Jeff Blauser. Jeff is 1 for 2. Singled his last time up, swiped the bag himself. He's going to hold him. Second baseman. And the pitch. 5-3 from the right side. 5-3 range play to the pitcher. So he is a 3. I'm pretty sure 3-0, so he doesn't make an error. Come on, get out of the way. Pitch is a 3. Is he a 3? Yes, he is. All right, so 1 through 3 off the 20. I did mark it right there. All right, so 1 through 3 off the 20. Let's see what happens. It's a 6. He's going to glove it. He does not make an error, so it's a 1-3 with a runner on second base, but I got to figure it out because we have a runner on. So that's a 6 off the 3, and that's a G3. G3 with a runner on second. G3, runner on second, infield back, right. The ball is hit to second. The ball, it's dark in this corner. Let's see if the ball hit to first and second, batter is out, and then the runner advances 1 base. Ball hit to the shortstop, pitcher, catcher. The ball, read the side. The lead runner can attempt to advance the base, compute the chances of running speed, minus the 4. Running speed has to be 17. So that'll drop him down to 13. And what's his fielding? 0. So it's 1 for 13 to get Grissom. I'm going to hold him up, and we're going to go 1-3. Grissom will hold his spot at second base. 2 down. 2 away. And the batter will be Chipper Jones. Chipper Jones. Chip switch hitter, batting from the right side. Billy Pierce looks in with 2 outs, runner on second base. And the pitch. 4-11. 4-11 from the right side, and that's going to be ball 4. So Chipper Jones works out a walk. Second walk given up by B.Pierce in this inning. Fourth walk of the game. And Fred McGriff is going to stand in. First and second, 2 men out. Crime Dog is 0 for 3. Grounded out 3 times. Let's see what happens here. B.Pierce looks at second base. Here comes the pitch. 2 outs, 5-9. Lefty. And that's a swing. That's a cold strike 3, and he's out on a 5-9 on the left side. And B.Pierce picks up a pair of strikeouts in this inning. That's number 7. Looking. He was looking. Not swinging, looking. All right. I said number 7. Inning over. No runs. There were no hits. 2 men left on. 5.5 in the books. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Why is this TV on? And the 6th inning. Let's see if Chicago can get anything started here. G.Maddux. All right, so for the White Sox, it's going to be Chico Carousel, Fox, and Minnie Minoso here in the 6th inning, the top of the order. Let's see if they can get anything going here. It's 4-0 Atlanta Braves. And here comes the pitch. That's a 3-5. And ground ball to the right side. Lemke's going to pick it up. 1 away. Nellie Fox. 5-3, left side, and that's to the pitcher. Maddux is at 2-0. So he has to clear. Ooh, he just missed not clearing it. It's a 3. And there's no errors, so it's going to be a 1-3 put out. 2 quick outs for the Chicago White Sox. That's the way it seems to be going all night. First 2 batters are making outs, and except for the 5th inning when Kell with a 1-out single. Minnie Minoso tripled in the first, grounded out in the 4th. And he goes 2-8 from the right side, and that's going to be another base hit from Minoso. Base hit into center field with 2 outs. All right, it's a start, and here comes Bob Neiman. Minoso would steal if the score was a little different. He's down by 4 here in the 6th inning. And Neiman up, so that's a foul tip. And pitch. And Maddux drops a 2-3 on him. 2-3 from the right side, and that is a diamond shot. So Chicago might have something brewing. 2-3 from the right side, and that's a diamond shot indeed. That's a 6. Bob Neiman is a righty, and that is a 6, and that's a 2-run homer. Neiman has put the White Sox on the board on a 2-run shot here in the 6th inning. The right fielder, he had 11 going 55. Let's see if he nailed one. He didn't play. Oh, he did bat. He got a single as a pinch hitter in the last game. And he bangs one now. So the Chicago White Sox Much needed 2 runs with 2 outs. And they cut the lead down to 2. Here comes the pitch from Maddux to Jim Rivera. 1-6 from the right side, and that is going to be a driven ball. 1-6 on a split for a home run. That's a 7. It's off the wall. Rounding first is Rivera. He'll pull up at second base. And now that's 3 hits in a row off Maddux. 3 hits in a row by Minoso, Neiman, and Rivera. Here comes Willie Drope. He's no slouch. 19 homers, 79 RBIs. So maybe the White Sox have figured something out here. Vulnerable column for Greg Maddux is a 4. And that is it. He is solid on the 5 and the 6. Drope from the right side, he needs a 3 column, so let's see what happens here. Runner on second. It's going to be held by the second baseman. The pitch. And we're going to hold up 3-8. We got a wild pitch, and Maddux does not have wild pitches. So it's a 3-8 from Maddux, and that's a hot column from Drope. 3-8, and that's a split on a 1-12 home run. That's a 1, and that ball is driven deep to left field. Back goes Klesko. He's going to watch it, and the Chicago White Sox have tied the game up on back-to-back 2-run homers by Walt Drope and Bob Neiman. And we got a tie game. Number 3. So just like that, 4 hits in a row, where people says it can't be possible. So Drope bangs 1, and that's home run number 1 for him. Home run number 1 for you. And we have a 4-4 game here in the top of the 6th inning. George Kell, don't blink your eyes now. 2 outs. All this happening with 2 outs. Kell steps in. That's a foul tip. Kell is 1 for 2. Singled his last time up on a range play. Here comes the pitch. And that's a 1-5 from the righty. 1-5, and that ball is driven down the line in left field. Klesko's not going to get it. It's going to go to the corner. Kell's rounding first. He's headed for second base. And that's another double. So that's 5 hits in a row. And here comes the pitching coach. He wants to have a word with Lopez and Maddux. What is going on? Well, just like that, the 6th inning. Turning around, here comes Clint Courtney as the conversation ends. Kell's on 1-10. They are not going to hold him. So all of a sudden, Kell's 1 for 2. Courtney's 1 for 2. Flew out his last time up. Hot column is the number 1 column. Left side. Here comes the pitch by Maddux. And that's a 5-7 from the left side. 5-7. It's a ground ball to the right side. Picked up by Lemke. He goes to first, and that'll do it. Not before the Chicago White Sox. Oh, I can put that down. Score 4 runs on 5 hits. There were no errors, and 1 man left on. We played 6 innings here at Comiskey Park. It's the Atlanta Braves 4, Chicago White Sox 4. Wow. 2 homers off Greg Maddux. How many did he give up last year? Only 8. And he gives up 2 in 1 game. Wow. We go to the 7th inning. And it's going to be David Justice, Klesko, and Lopez here in the 7th inning. Tied game, 4-4. Watching Saturday night at the ballpark. The under 2 ERA tournament. Watching B.Pierce of the Chicago White Sox at 55. G.Maddux at 95. Both Cy Young Award winners of their respective years. Justice waiting for his pitch. Lefty on lefty situation. 5'8", left side, range plate, second base. It's going to be Fox. He's at 124. And that's going to be a 9-11. Fox, oh, and he boots it. A one base error. That's the 4th error for the Chicago White Sox. E4 to start the 7th. Well, you can't be doing that, that's for sure. E4, Justice is on. Justice is on. All right, Ryan Klesko is going to stand to the plate, and he'll bat from the left side. Justice is a +1. 1-14 off of 7. Let's see if he can get the jump. They're going to hold him. The jump. And he does not get it. So David Justice 3 times tonight. Didn't get the jump. So Ryan Klesko is going to swing away here. Here comes the pitch. And that's going to be 2-8 from the left side. Ball 4, and the Braves have first and second with nobody out now. And the Braves are looking to come back hard. Number 6. All right, so we got first and second, nobody out. Now the bullpen is going for the Chicago White Sox. And let's see, who are they getting up? Let's see. Kyle did come in. Let's see who they're getting up here. 3, 4, 2. Sandy Consuaga is throwing in the bullpen. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right. Consuaga. And we're going to go with Harry Bird. Or, let me see, you're going to have a righty lefty warming up. So we'll go with Maury Martin and Sandy Consuaga warming up in the bullpen right now. First and second, nobody out. And Javi Lopez is the batter. White Sox are going to play back. Javi Lopez is 1 for 3. Reached on the fielder's choice his last time up. Here comes a pitch by B.Pierce. And that's going to be a balk or a pass ball. And it's going to be a balk. And we'll hold the 3-7. We have a balk roll. 1-2. And I missed the towel. And that's an 11. So we're going to go with the 3-7 from the left side. We'll use the 11. 3-7 for left side. 3-7. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for Billy Lopez. And that's Billy Pierce's 8th strikeout of the game. And that's 1 out. And Mark Lemke, the batter, switch hitter, batting to the right side. He's 0 for 3 in the game, struck out his last time up. The pitch by Pierce. And that's going to be a 4-3. Sorry about that. 4-3. 4-3 right side. 4-3 is a ballpark. 4-3 ballpark. He is a righty. And that's going to be a 13. That's a 20. It's no good. What is it? 4-3. 4-3 ballpark. Fly ball to right field. And moving over is Neiman. He's going to make the catch. Now I do have Justice is at second. So that is the second out. He's a 1 to 13. And Neiman's a -1. 1 to 13, 2 outs, 1 to 15, 1 to 14. He's going to move up on a 1 to 14. 1 to 14, he moves up. 15 to 19, he holds. And 20, he's throwing out. And it's a 5, he's going to tag up. So he moves up on the play. Now, number 8. And that is 2 outs. 1, 2, first and third, and here comes Maddux. So we're just hoping for something to happen here. Maddux did knock in a run in the second inning when he got a base hit. Let's see what gives this time around. He's a 2-hitter, and Billy Pierce wants to get out of this inning with a 4-4 tie. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a 5-8. And Maddux, I believe, is a right-handed batter. He is. So 5-8 on the right side, and he puts it into play. It's going to be a range play to Fox. Fox already made an error in this game. He's a 124. Let's see what it says. And that's an 8-9, and he's going to make the play to first base, and the inning is over. So that'll do it for the Atlanta Braves. They did threaten. They leave 2 men on. 190 feet from home plate. White Sox did make another error. That's number 4. They didn't get any hits in the inning. And we are at 7th inning stretch time. So that'll take care of that. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Let's see. That's a little better. Alright, so Braves get nothing. Chicago did make an error. And we will go to the bottom of the 7th inning. A little iced coffee never hurt anybody. Alright, so what do we want to do here? Bottom of the 7th inning. 4-4 tie. Not taking him out just yet. And Billy Pierce is going to step to the plate. He is 0 for 1. He sacrificed 1 time, and he grounded out another. G.Maddux was shaking up pretty good. 5 hits, 4 runs in the last inning. Let's see if he can recover from that. And here comes the pitch to Billy Pierce. 6-7. Billy Pierce, the righty, I believe, or lefty. No, he's a lefty. So it's a 6-7 lefty ground ball. He puts it in play to second base. Lemke scoops it up, and he'll throw to first base. Away. One down. Here comes Chico Quavasquel. With one out, Chico is 0 for 3 in the game. Pitch by Maddux. 6-6 on the right side. Fly ball to left field. Let's go. Moving in and over towards the line. And he's going to make the catch. Second out. 2 away. Comes Ellie Fox. Ellie is 0 for 3. Ellie batting from the left side. G.Maddux looks in, gets the sign. Pitch. And that's going to be a 1-7 from the righty. 1-7 lifted. Ooh, in between a whole lot. But it's lifted to right field. And the right field adjuster reaches up and he gloves it for the out. That'll take care of the White Sox here in the 7th inning. 3 up, 3 down. We'll go to the 8th. The Braves 4. White Sox 4. All right. We go to the top of the 8th inning, and for the Atlanta Braves, it's going to be the top of the order: Grissom, Blauser, and Chipper Jones. Here in the 8th inning, Billy Pierce still on the mound. He gave up 4 runs. He gave up 2 runs in the 2nd, 2 runs in the 5th, and Chicago bounces back with 4 in the 6th. We got a 4-4 tie. And Billy Pierce looks in, gets the sign by Courtney, and here comes the first pitch here in the 8th. That goes down as a 6-8 from the right side. 6-8's popped up. Left side of the infield, calling for his Cal and Carrasquel. Carrasquel on the outfield edge of the grass, and he'll make the catch. Away. One down. Blauser stand in. He is 1 for 3 in the game. With a stolen base. Here comes the pitch from Pasquale. And that goes down as a 4-9 from the right side. 4-9. It's going to be a called strike 3, and that's 9 strikeouts for Billy Pierce here in this game. And Blauser goes down for the 2nd time. Here comes Chipper Jones. Chipper Jones is 1 for 3 with 2 outs here in the 8th inning. And the pitch. 1-7. 1-7 from the left side. 1-7 is going to be ball 4. So Chipper Jones works out his 2nd walk of the game. It's a 2-out walk. And that is 6 walks given up by Billy Pierce here in this game. So Fred McGriff is the batter. Freddie Chipper Jones is on. He's going to get 1-14 if he gets the jump. And let's see if he's going to get the jump. And we're going to go for it. Braves are not going to hold back here. Chip. And it's a 7. He gets a 6. Has he got it? Yeah, it's a 1-14. He gets the jump. 1-14. There he goes off on the pitch. And here comes a slide. And he's safe. It's an 8. Stolen base for Chipper Jones. So he puts himself in scoring position with 2 outs. Freddie McGriff at the plate. Now they just need a base hit. Who do they want to pitch to? Justice has handled B.Pierce pretty well. On base all 4 times on a single walk, single error, and an error. McGriff is 0 for 4. They're going to stay with the crime dog at the plate. Here comes a pitch by B.Pierce. And who wins the battle? 5-8 from the left side. Ground ball, range play. Second base, Nellie Fox is a 124. And we're going to check for errors here. That is a 13, and he does it. He makes the play cleanly. He fires to first base, and that'll do it for the Atlanta Braves here in the 8th inning. No runs. There was no hits. There were no errors. A man left on. And we have played 7.5 innings here in Comiskey Park, Chicago. The score is the Atlanta Braves 4. And the Chicago White Sox 4. All right, bottom of the 8th we go. It's going to be Minoso, Neiman, and Rivera here in the bottom of the 8th inning. G.Maddux is in endurance as we speak, and we do have warm-ups going in the Atlanta Braves bullpen as we speak. Let's see. Nobody came out of the bullpen the last time, so we have... Let's get, I think Mark Wohlers. Yeah, he had 25 saves. He was a closer. Mark Wohlers is warming up with Pedro Bourboon in case they need a lefty. We are here in the bottom of the 8th. You're watching Saturday night at the ballpark. The under 2 ERA tournament. You're watching an 0-1 bracket. A winner will go to the 2-0 bracket, and the loser will go to the 1-1 bracket. Minnie Minoso will stand in for Chicago White Sox. Maddox looks in, gets the sign by Lopez. Minoso is 2 for 3 in the game. Here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a 4-12 from the right side, and that's going to be a range play to first base. And that's going to be McGriff. He's a 3 and a 6, so he has to clear 1 through 4 off the 20. And it's going to go past McGriff and into right field. We're checking for errors. That's a 10-12, no errors, and that's a base hit into right field for the Chicago White Sox. McGriff could not get to it. And Minoso, good speed. Maddox does not hold well. He's a +1. And they're going to hold him. Neiman coming to the plate. He homered the last time up, a 2-run homer. And Minoso is a 4 through 6 off a 16. Minus the 2 is a 14. Plus 2 is back up to 16. We're going to go for it. See if he can get the jump on a 4 through 6. Oh, that is trouble, for sure. Trouble. That's a 1. Let me see. So it's a pickoff play. And let's see. I gotta read something. All right, so it's definitely a pickoff. So we got to go to the back number. All right, so his pickoff back number is a 12. So if it's a 1 through 12, he is out, and anything beyond that, he's safe. So 13 to 20, he's safe, and it's 9. He's picked off. So Minoso sleeping on the job. So let me see, who am I going to pick it off on? Let me see, 1, 2, 3s. It's going to be the pitcher. It's going to be the catcher. I'm going to make it a 2-3. And nice play by Lopez. He has a great arm. And I'm going to write PK. And that'll do it. That's 1 out. So that takes care of that. And here comes Neiman. Batting from the right side. He hit a 2-run shot last in the 6th inning. And he's going to go 4-6. 4-6 right side. Split chance on an 18. That's a 17. It's going to drop. It's going to drop into right center field for a base hit. So that was huge pickoff right there. A base hit for Neiman, and that is his 2nd hit. And he does have a 20 on a jump over 2, but what are the odds in that? I'll hold him anyway. What are the odds in that? There's really no odds, but I gotta try it. So let's see, 2 on a 20. So it's a 1 to 19 if he gets the snake eyes. That's part of it. And now he's not going to get it. So no jump. So we're going to swing away with Rivera. Batting from the left side. He doubled his last time up. We got a 4-4 game here in Chicago. This is the under 2 ERA tournament. And that's going to go down as a 2-7 from the right side. Split chance, 1 to 4 is a single. That's a 12, and it's lined out to second base. Nice stab by Mark Lemke. Left his feet, and Neiman goes right back to first base. 2 away. And Walt Drope is going to stand to the plate from the right side. Walt hit his first 2-run homer, and he tied up the game, so he does have the power. Maddux looks in, and here comes the pitch. And that is a 1-4 from the righty. That's going to be a swing and a miss, and he strikes out Drope here in the 8th. Maddux does not pick up a lot of strikeouts in this game at all. I only think he had 1, and he has 2 now. And that'll do it here in the 8th inning for the Chicago White Sox. We played 8 here in Comiskey Park, Chicago. It is the Atlanta Braves of 95-4. The 55 Chicago White Sox fall will go to the 9th inning. They had 2 hits, right? Yeah, they had 2 hits. And they left 2. Two hits. All right. So we go to the 9th inning. B.Pierce is going to take the 9th inning. He's going to take the ball into the 9th inning. He's going to face David Justice, Ryan Klesko, and Javi Lopez here in the 9th inning. We got a 4-4 game. This has all the earmarks of extra baseball, but we will see. David Justice stands in. Justice is 2 for 3 in the game. And here comes the pitch. 1-3. Left side, 1-3. Ballpark. And that is a 9, so that's a 6. So the 1-3 from the left side is a fly ball to right field. And Bob Neiman is going to cover it, and he makes the catch for the first out. Here comes Klesko. Klesko is 0 for 2 with a pair of walks. Lefty on lefty situation. And here comes the pitch by B.Pierce, and that's going to be a 3-4 from the left side. And that's going to be a swing and a miss, and Pierce now has 10 strikeouts. And I think he matched what he had the last time, and he does. He had 10 the last game, and he has 10 now. All right, we go to Javi Lopez. Lopez is 1 for 3 in the game. This drops a 6-10 on him from the right side. 6-10 is a range play to the shortstop. It's going to be Carrasquel. He has to clear 1 through 2 off the 20. That's a 7. He gets it. 13, no error. Ground ball to short. Carrasquel to Drope, and that is it. 1, 2, 3 for the Atlanta Braves here in the 9th inning. And the Chicago White Sox have a chance to win it. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Maddux is going to take the ball again here in the 9th inning. All right, here we go. We're going to go with Cal Courtney and B.Pierce. And it looks like somebody's grabbing the bat for Chicago in the dugout. And who do we got? Possibly grabbing a bat. Who do we got for Chicago? Vern Stevens. Oh yeah, he has a lot of power. A lot of power. Okay. Let's see if we get that cord. Alright, so we got George Kell coming up. He is 2 for 3 in the game, doubled his last time up. And here comes the pitch by Greg Maddux. Greg Maddux, another hit-walk combination of 2, and he'll be tied. Here comes the pitch. Maddux drops a 110 from the right side. Hot column for George Kell. 110 from the right side. Oh, in between a whole lot. Fly ball to right field. Justice is coming over, and he makes the catch for the first out here in the 9th inning. 1 down. Here comes Clint Courtney. He is 1 for 3 himself. The left-handed batter looks in at Greg Maddux. Maddux gets the sign by Lopez. Here comes the pitch. And that's a 1-11. And that's going to be ballpark for the lefty. And it's a 1. It's going to be a base hit. A 1-out single for Courtney. And let's see what they're going to do here. So we're definitely taking B.Pierce out. So he is done for the night. B.Pierce goes 8 innings. Unofficially, he gave up 6 hits. I know he walked 6, struck out 10. And he has given up 4 runs in the game, and I will check to see if they were all earned. I'm pretty sure they were. All right, and we got Vern Stevens. He's going to grab the bat. B.Pierce here. A little homework. Pinch hitter, and it's going to be number 9. Steffens. Vern Steffens is a power guy. Let's see what he batted. He batted 242. 3 homers, 7 RBIs, 62 at bats, 3 homers, 7 RBIs. And he's going to take the stick to the plate. And let's see what he can do here. But before we do that, we're going to have a pinch runner for Courtney. And let's see who we're going to bring in. And they don't have... Oh, they got G.Maddux. It's going to pinch run here. So let's see. Courtney's going to run for... Bugsby is going to run for Courtney. He is number 8. B-U-S-B-Y. Pinch runner. And I'm going to put pinch runner. So he is out. Okay, so we have, just trying to get everything in order here. Alright, so G.Maddux pitch to Vern Steffens. Steffens batted 242, 3 homers, 7 RBIs, and we have a pinch runner in Bugsby. He's a 17, so they're going to hold him. And Steffens is going to bat here. Did have a pinch hit in the last game, sacrifice fly, and he was the one that drove in the run. It was a sacrifice fly to right field, knocking the RBI. So let's see what he can do here. Bugsby is a 7 off an 18. So he's going to get 20, 1 to 19, 1 to 17. No, 1 to 18, 1 to 17. So 1 to 17. Let's see if Maddox, who doesn't hold well, to see if he could stop Bugsby from getting a 7 here. So let's see what happens. Here comes the jump roll. And he just missed it. And he doesn't get the jump. Bugsby does not get the jump. Goes down right there. So Steffens is going to have to swing away with a runner on first base. We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. And Chicago did go into extra innings with the Cardinals. And that's how they won it in the 10th inning. Let's see if they could do it now. Maddox is on hanging on a rope right now. 1 hit, a walk, he goes tied. Here comes the pitch by G.Maddux. We got a walk, pass, ball, roll. And it is a balk, so there is no balk. So we go with the roll, and I think this is going to be dangerous. 1-2 from the right side, and that's a high fly ball to... My throat's killing me. Center field. Oh boy. Let me see, 1-2 from the right side. Fly ball is center. Timeout. And that's it. And he makes the out. Let me see, he doesn't get the jump. Timeout. What the fuck did she do? Oh boy, oh boy. That's what I thought. Fly ball is an A, and he's gonna. Bugsby's gonna tag up. He's gonna go to second on that. That was a deep fly ball, and that is on number 9. And Bugsy gets second base. So there are 2 outs now. Let's see. Chico Carrasquel is going to be the batter. And a chance to try to win this game. So here we go. G.Maddux again. Hanging on a thread right now. 2 away. Chico Carrasquel is 0 for 4. And Maddux throws a 6-11 on him for a righty. 6-11. 6-11 righty. Range play. Right field. Justice is a 3-6. And this could be trouble. This could be game. Let's see what happens. All right, so he is a 3-6. He has to clear a 1 through 6 off the 20, not to give up the hit. And let's see if that happens. And it's a 5. The game is over. It's a base hit for Chico Carrasquel, and that's going to be 12-17. I'm pretty sure. No error. 1 through 6 for Justice. It rolls a 5. It's a base hit. Oh, wait a minute. My bad. My bad. The game is not over. Let me just check it. That's a base hit. All right, so we got a 3 and a 5. So that 5 is a single plus 2, and that's going to score the winning run. Here comes Bugsby. He's rounded third, and he's going to score. And the Chicago White Sox win the game of a score of 5-4 here in the bottom of the 9th inning. It's a walk-off base hit. Fly ball range to right field. I wasn't sure on the fly ball to who was that? Vernon? No, it wasn't Stevens. Who was? Yeah, it was Stevens. The fly ball A. Fly ball A. All runners advance. So, and that's exactly what happened. Chicago drives in the winning run. A walk off by Chico Carrasquel. When Justice could not play the ball, it dropped in front of him for a single, and the Chicago come away with a walk-off here in Comiskey Park, and the ball game ends of a score of 5-4. So it looks like B.Pierce goes to the 2-0 bracket, and 1995. G.Maddux will drop to the 1-1 bracket. It's a Chicago win. They answer with 5 runs when they were down 4-0, going into the 6th inning, and then they just piled it on with 2 outs. They got 4 runs with 2 outs when Minoso singled. Bob Neiman, he hit a 2-run homer. Jim Rivera doubled, and Drope also hit a 2-run homer, and they got the 4 that way when they come up with the 9th inning with a single-run walk-off on Chico Carrasquel base hit into right field, and that ends that. All right, so that'll take us into another game. 50 views will be nice before I do another video. I will not. Hitting cards gotta come out. I will not do another video until I get to 50. And if I don't get to 50, it doesn't mean nothing. I mean, you know, to put this all together is a lot of work. You got to pull out the cards. You got to look at the lineups. I got to, you know, there's a lot to go on behind the scenes, so to speak, you know. So, where is G.Maddux? You got to come. And Mark Wallace is warming up. And take care of that. Give you the line score in just a minute. Chicago White Sox, they do it again. They pull it out. This time they don't go into extra innings, and they say their bullpen. B.Pierce gets the win. And bullpen gotta go in the back. And that takes care of that. All right, I'll give you the line score in 2 minutes. Okay, so 4 runs for the Braves. 5. Let's see, 4 runs. 5. Let me see. I got 1, 2, 7, 8, 9 hits for the White Sox. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 hits for the White Sox. They did make 4 errors, I know that. And surprisingly, they didn't lose this game. Let me see, White Sox, I got 7, 8, 9, where the other hits come from. The 8th, I know they had 2. They also had 2 in the 9th. That's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and there you go. Left on base, you know, 1, 2, 3, I got 5. That's unofficial. That's 1. That's 2. That is 3. Over here, score. That's 1 in the 6th, correct. 1 in the 7th. Picked off 1 in the 8th. Picked off 1 in the 8th, not 2. One in the 8th. And here, they had Courtney, 1 he scored, and 1 in the 9th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the White Sox. Alright, so we go 4, 5, 11, 4. Braves didn't make an error. How many hits? 3, 6. I got 6. Unofficial 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 6 hits. 6 hits. No errors. And that's your line score. For the Braves, 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors. For the White Sox, 5 runs, 11 hits, and 4 errors. Miraculously, they didn't lose that game on the 4 errors. 1 run on 2 hits. And Maddux went 8 2/3. 8 2/3. Gave up 11 hits, 2 strikeouts. I don't think he walked any. And he didn't. No walks. Gave up 5 runs. Hey Dave, how you doing, buddy? That's all right. You could go back and watch the video and give me a thumbs up when you do. How you doing? How you feeling? So Maddux goes 8 2/3, 11 hits. No walks, 2 strikeouts. Let's see, all the runs, I'm pretty sure they were all earned. 4, they were all earned, and that one was earned, so 5 runs earned. Greg Maddux, the loser. I'm doing good, Dave. I'm doing very well. What are you doing? Are you playing anything? You have anything on the tabletop? B.Pierce gets the win. 6 hits, 4 errors, no errors. 6 left on base. 6, and I got a whole lot of Braves. 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 men. That's 1. 1, 2, 3, yeah. The 4th, no. I just got back from Wegmans Groceries. I love Wegmans. Okay. I go later to avoid the crowds. I do the same thing. So far, you like me. Yeah, I do the same thing, Dave. I go when they close at 12 o'clock. I go just before 12. Actually, in Old Bridge, New Jersey, they have a 24-hour ShopRite. So I'll take the 20-minute ride down Route 9, and I think I answered that the last time, 49. How close are you to the season? 12 men. 1, 3, 1. Score. 1, 2. Oh. 1, 2. Yeah, 12 guys. Wow. Yeah, okay. Just the AL. Are you going to do the NL when you're done with the AL? Interesting. Yeah. How long? When did you start this? That you're 60% done. Almost a year. A little bit over a year. Okay. So it's over a year. Yeah, I would. 60% done. We're in what, May now? How many games? How many games a day are you doing? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I play one a game. I do. I do this every Saturday. I have a 2012 season going. Actually, I'm in the last 6 games of the year. I still have the American League, still battling for the flag. It's old school. Winner takes the flag in the American League. Winner takes the flag in the National League. I'm doing names that they don't use anymore. I don't put any of that stuff on YouTube. But I'm down to the last 6 games of the year, and the American League is still going on to capture the flag between the Washington Senators and the Cleveland Indians. The Indians are 1 game down, but 1 game to play, so the Indians need a win, and Washington needs a loss to go to an extra game. 2 games a day, yeah, that's. I try to play 1 game. I play 1 game a day, and occasionally I play 2 games. It all depends how I feel. Let's see if I'm gonna try to limit some stuff here. I'm gonna try to see if I can get everything closer. So if we do this, this is for the next game, so I'm trying to set it up. I think I'm gonna eliminate the scoreboard on top and try to get a closer picture. See something. Might eliminate the scorecard altogether. Hold on. Get closer. I use cotton dice lately. I've been to use dice apps since I recently moved into a senior complex. Yeah, that's for sure. You gotta be. All right. You gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. And until you can break it out again. just thinking about just getting rid of all the tokens and just go this way with it. Let's just see something. Oops. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, yeah, they could get a little noisy. I don't know what type of tower you're using. This is all felt, so in the tower it's all felt, so it oh, okay, all right, good. Yeah, it's a little you know, when it bounces off the walls it gets a little noisy. Even in the I don't think the front part is covered with velvet. I think when it bounces off the wall, let me see if I can get in the picture. When it bounces off the wall here, you can hear it going in. I don't think it's covered, and you hear it a lot. And then you hear all the both the walls. Hey, listen, my wife is upstairs. She goes to bed early, so if I'm not waking her up, that's a good thing. I'm gonna try to get not too close. Yeah, I love this tower. Do you have is a room empty that you're getting a lot of echoes? Well, if they're not saying anything to you, that means you're not, I'm assuming they're in the same house, you know, with you. And if they're not knocking on your door, then you're not doing anything wrong. Did you hear that? Did you hear that car going by? Yeah, I got this one guy that drives up my road. Now, Freehold PD, they don't govern my this county road. And of late, there's been a lot of souped up cars that are tearing their motors nice and loud. And I got young kids on this block, on this road. And this is about the time they're going to be drag racing. So this one guy, he has a car that he has a, you know, when he speeds, his exhaust is shooting off like shotgun blasts. And he just passed by. He should be doing this another 2-3 times. I'm going to go out there with a baseball bat. I'm going to fling it as he's passing by my house. Because I'm getting sick of the freaking noises that he's making every night. And it actually sounds like a real gun. I gotta move that back a little bit. Let me see. Yeah, it's a lot different on the, I gotta put the TV on, see what it looks like. Oh boy, where's my remotes? There you are. Yeah, let's see if I can see what it looks like. Go to YouTube. So, Dave, did you play that AL? Who'd you play today? AL 49. Strat-O-MATIC 25. Let's see where we are. And that's not bad. They're gonna leave it like that for now. We get rid of the tokens. Put the cards right here. This way everybody gets a better view. Did you say you were moving, Mike? Yeah. Yeah, the noise is, you know, I haven't called Free PD yet. You know, I'm not, you know, not that way. You know, but it's getting to a point where I'm gonna have to make a phone call and just say, listen, I need one of you guys here between 12 o'clock and 2 in the morning. You know, they're drag racing here and they're souped up cars, they're making a lot of noise and everything else. This one guy passes by, accelerating with the shotgun blasts and everything else coming out of his exhaust. You know, my next door neighbor, she just gave birth to her third child, so I'm pretty sure they're hearing it also. So, so do I. So do I, Dave. Chicago. Boston, Chicago, and New York, Cleveland. You played those teams today? Oh, wow. So that's a tight race there. What about Chicago and Cleveland? Where are they at? Every team in the state looks at the water as in real life, except for the Athletics, who are in third rather than fifth place. Oh, wow. Wow, that's amazing. Who's leading in home runs and RBIs? Cleveland's at fourth, Athletics are in fifth in their life, 81-73 record, so well. They are overperforming and has still surprisingly good team. Interesting. Interesting. Oh boy. Well, let me see how many minutes I'm in there. Yeah, I just batted them now. It's at Stevens or Stevens. I can't pronounce this. I think it's Stevens. Vern Stevens. Yeah, I just batted him in this game too. He flew out to center. Yeah, but he flew out to center. He got the guy into scoring position on a fly ball A. All runners move up. Teddy ball game, yeah. How many strikeouts did he have? 13 that year. Stephens. Wow. Those are nice seasons, huh? Well, he has 30 homers now, so, and you have 60% of the season done. I'm pretty sure it has. Yeah, I guess he could reach that mark again. Teddy would definitely put 40 homers plus in your replay. Excuse me. All right, at this rate he would wind up near 50. Yeah, I agree. Maybe. Yeah. These little things, they say a lot, don't they? Oh, God. I'm yawning. No, don't think that way. You know, the roles are what the roles are. You know, don't think it that way. Because if you start thinking about it, then you're gonna say, you know, did I do it right? This and that. So, you know, just go with it. Just go with it until you get the dice tower back on the table with the dice. I was using that at one point with the phone app. I did all sorts of things with the dice. I bought these little battery operated bubbles that I put the dice in, and I locked them up, and you press the button and they were spinning around, then you release it. That's not that bad, only 10 games. So this mechanism, you press the button, the thing will spin around, and obviously you will get your read. And I did that. What else did I do? I did trays. You know, I had all kinds of sorts of trays. And then I used a cup, a nice cup, and I would throw it down. All kinds of gadgets I used. What, the mechanism, the battery dome thing that I used? Yeah, but I used, I didn't use like big dice. I used like these 3mm dice. They were tiny, real tiny. Hold on, let me see if I still have them. Yeah, they're right in here. Not this one. These mini ones, they're like 4mm. Maybe they're 5mm. I could be wrong. Yeah, they're about 5mm, and this is what I was throwing them in there. And I got all kinds of dice too. You know, many big ones. I got the 6-sided dice that Frankie S turned me on to. I have those. I have all kinds of dice. These, you know what, Dave? Once you get these little mini ones, they don't make that much noise in the tower. So you know, they're readable. I mean, you know, they're small. They're real small, as you can see. Compared to that, they're real tiny. You know, but they don't make that much noise, as you can see. That. Let me try to get it into the tower. As you can hear the dice with these 15, 16mm dice, opposed to these 5mm dice. They're very funny acts. Where did I get them? I believe I got them on. Listen, if you want, I could send them to you. I have loads of them. Get a pencil and paper. I'll take down my email, and I'll let me know when you're ready. I'll give you my email, and then you can send me your address, and I'll ship them to you. I got so many of them, Dave. You can see how many I have here. These are a little bigger. Yeah, they are quiet, you know. So you heard it for yourself. Actually, you see these right here? These two? These were in the dome. They were that battery-operated dome, because the felt is in the dome, and it was spinning around the glass, and it was picking up the felt, and it was starting to change colors a little bit. Strat, S-T-R-A-T, R-O-L-L-E-R, 1976 at AOL.com. Give me your, send me your address, and I'll ship them out. Was it fun using it? Yeah, it was. It was fun, but then it got to a point where I wanted the dice in my hands, and then I got a tower. I bought a mini tower. Hold on a second. Let me see if I got it. Let's see. We got to a point where I was using that Bob B, where did you get the dice tower? I got my dice tower on, I think, SB, and what do you call it? SB, and I forgot the name. I think it was a Tennessee company. It was a wood company. Go to SB and punch in wooden dice towers, Bob, and you'll see them. They'll come up right away. I think it's a Tennessee company. So, and when I was using that battery mechanism, Dave, I got tired of it. Then I bought this little mini dice tower, which I don't use anymore since I bought the big one. And then I have this set up. I forgot how I did this. No. Let's see. That's not it. That's not it either. How did I have this? Oh, yeah, like this. It'll be like this. And this is how I had it set up. And then I would throw these dice in there. And this was a mini one. It was a glass front. You could see them come down. But it's small. It's only 6 inches, I think. And I would set it up in there. I don't use it anymore, but actually this one makes a lot of noise. Yeah, because it has no felt in it at all. Moonlight Graham. Oh, you did? Yeah, I got it from. I went to SB and I can't think of that. I'm pretty sure it's from a company from Tennessee. But you'll see it come up. Well, once you put in wooden dice tower, you'll see it right away. Then I put it in the box like that. I used to take them to my face-to-face. I used to take this tower to my face-to-face league. Yes, Bob. That's it, exactly. Are you looking at the site now, Bob? Yeah, I think I paid $75 for it. I don't know if it went up in price now. I haven't looked lately, but yeah, 75 I think I paid. Moonlight Graham. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a solid piece of cherry wood here, and it's solid. It's made well. It's 11-inch. It's an 11-inch tower, so you get good rolls out of it. But okay, good enough. And yeah, it's made well, very well. I love it. It's funny, I got more in the room now than we had like what 3 or 4 people in the room when I was playing, and then I got 9 in the room now. It was a good game. I didn't think Chicago could. I didn't think Chicago could do anything against Maddox, but all of a sudden in the 6th inning, Maddox just fell apart, giving up 5 hits, 2 2-run home blasts by Neiman and Drope. And then they won it in the walk-off 9th on a range play to right field that Justice couldn't play, and then went in for a single to drive in the run. Nine in the room, and anyone have any games on their tabletop? Let us know what you're playing. I'll stay on for a few more minutes. It's just me, Dave, and Bob just chit-chatting here. I'll send these dice out to you, Dave, okay? As soon as I get your email. Alright guys, I'm gonna say goodnight. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Gotta get up for church tomorrow. It's Mother's Day. I want to wish all the mothers a happy Mother's Day. You've been watching Saturday Night at the Ballpark. I play a game every Saturday night. It's the under 200 ERA tournament. Tonight it was the 95 Braves against the 55 White Sox, and against Maddux against B.Pierce. Pierce wind up winning this in a walk-off fashion as Chicago beat the Atlanta Braves 5-4. I'm going to say goodnight until next week. I need 50 views. Once I get 50 views, I'll post another video up on live, and that's the way we're going to go about it for here on in. Alright guys, I wish you all a good night, and I'll see you soon. Good night.